Hey everybody, today we're going to be replacing a ballast and a fluorescent light, and we're going to be converting it over to an LED light. It's quick, simple, not many steps, and I'm going to go over the tips and tricks that I know, and then also we're going to go over why I think you should do this as far as your career, saving money, or just, a challenge. Alright? So, like and subscribe, and let's get after it. Alright, first step is to take the lens cover off, and then also to remove the light bulb. Let's do that first. Well, alright, now that we got the bulb out, we also need to take out the nuts and bolts, and also take out the screws to hold in the ballast. So, let's do it. Now I'm just finishing up taking out the last screw, and we can move on to the step of taking off the cover and cleaning up and removing the ballast. First, cut the wires free from the ballast, and then we're going to strip the wires, and then we'll connect them, and then we'll be off to the races. I'll show you a little technique I like to use for taping up the wire nuts so they don't ever come off, and it's pretty easy. I'll go over some of the facts of where you put the wires and why you put the wires in different places. So really the few tips you're going to need to know are, you'll have tombstones. You want to take all the tombstones from one side, and you want to wire them to either your hot or your neutral. And then you want to take all the tombstones, whether it's 1, 2, 4, I don't think I've ever done anything more than 4, but you want to take all them from the other side, and you want to make them your common side. So then you wire those, and then you just connect them to your common and your power. And then you're off. That's it. It's literally put it back together, you're off. Done. Easy. Alright? I know you can do it. So do it. Now that we have that all apart, let's start to strip the wires, and I will be right back. When we're done stripping the wires, we're going to wire nut them together, and then we are going to tape them, and that's it. Put it back together, test it out. Now something I like to do is I like to tape the wires. Not a lot of people do it, but just for safety's sake, I like to tuck one wire over, or the tape over, this way, and then I also like to do the same thing around here. So it's one piece of tape over, and then one around. And now, you ain't going nowhere, ever. So, what we're gonna do first is try to get this side in first. So then we just gotta put these screw in, and that one over here, and then we'll test it out. We'll put a bulb in and see how we go. And then after that, I'd say you're a certified LED bulb specialist. Alright, now with any luck, we'll have some light. I don't think we need any luck though. As always, like and subscribe for more. Okay, so these bulbs are pretty much you can use them in a lot of situations. So they range from 120 volts to 277 volts. They also have a 50,000 hour runtime compared to a fluorescent bulb of only 15K. They're 30% more efficient, and there's no flickering and there's no humming when the ballast is dying. So on top of them being very easy to retrofit, I also think there's a lot of good career applications for changing these lights. First off, you go to your boss or your upper management, and then you take the initiative. You're showing the initiative, so that's going to be point number 1. You outline some of these things that I'm telling you now about the efficiency and the cost savings, and your company might want to save some money. Everyone's trying to save money in 2023. And then third, on your end, it's not even about them. It's more about you if you are a maintenance man. Every time you go change a bulb, a fluorescent light, a ballast, convert it to LED. You won't have to go back for years. So, to me, that's a no-brainer. I'm all about trying to free up my time so I can do stuff like this and read books. And alright, everybody, there you have it. That's how you install a LED light. I hope I was able to give you some good information and maybe even give you a tiny bit of confidence to do yourself. Remember, if this is your career, then it helps to take a little extra, couple steps. It looks good for you to go to your bosses and say, hey, look, I'm trying to save the company a little money. But the trick is you're saving yourself time. Who cares about the money? That's good, makes you look good. But on your own end, you don't want to be changing lights every 15,000 hours or every time a ballast goes. These bulbs, 50,000 hours runtime. So do them once. You might have to come back in who knows how long, 5, 10 years, and change them again. But by then you're going to be promoted or even onto another job. So it just saves you free time on the back end. So for me, I think it's a no-brainer. A few things that I found in my research were that it saves 20% on your bill, 30% efficiency, and the bulbs only cost a little bit more. But if you factor in how much a ballast costs at $15 a piece for the 6 bulbs that you get, it's a wash. So if you're changing 1 ballast and 2 bulbs, this is cheaper, and it looks better, and it gives you something to hang your hat on at the end of the day. So please comment below if you have any other things you want to see, or if you have any questions on this. I'm always willing to reply back. I mean, I'm here to learn more than anything. I'm not trying to be famous. I'm not trying to get a million views. I don't care. I just want to have a few people that want to teach me some things, or I can teach some things, and just have a dialogue with people. All right, like and subscribe, and all my links to all my social medias are in the comments below. So I hope you have a great day. I appreciate you watching my videos, and keep on keeping on, boys and girls.